This is Newcap News.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. It was a girls' day out earlier today at the Lloyd X grounds as mothers and daughters, sisters and friends attended the 10th annual Taste and See Women's Breakfast. The ladies of the border city were treated to motivational speaking, a fashion show and much more. Women of all ages attended the Taste and See Breakfast, an event that convener Judy Reinhardt began to promote positivity and female bonding.
And this is our 10th anniversary, and it's a celebration with a fashion show and lots of door prizes and lots of good camaraderie for the ladies.
Judy's vision has taken off, and each year the event expands. This year they hosted over 250 people.
We thought it would be nice to meet people and basically get inspired. I saw that there was a speaker and I thought it would be healthy for the two of us to just bond, just the girl time and just to listen.
Guest speaker Brenda Sharman is a former pageant queen, model, and founder of Pure Fashion, a clothing line for modest, classy women who still want to be in style.
So today in the show we're going to see a lot of clothes from the local mall, but shown in a way that covers a girl's body parts. So we like to say in Pure Fashion that our private parts should remain private, and but still we want the girls to feel great and look great on stage.
Body image and self-respect are an important part of Pure Fashion's business, and Brenda hopes to get the positive message out to more women.
And I think that nowadays so many of the fashions have become just very hot and very sexy, and I think that a lot of women are still craving clothing styles that protect their dignity and can display a sense of respect and grace.
From fashion to food to female bonding, the 10th anniversary of this event was definitely a success. Carrie. Spring is in the air, and the Knox Presbyterian Church held their annual sale today. Lauren Pullen has more.
Takes part in every spring, and this year she has quite the list of items up for sale.
Everything from soup to nuts.
The yard sale spirit has taken hold of Charlotte.
It's just something I started doing when I was with my daughter out in British Columbia visiting, and I thought, hey, this is fun.
Fun for everyone here at the Knox Presbyterian Church, and everything is up for grabs.
The rummage table is a little bit of anything you can imagine, and it's fun to pick through. We try to keep our prices moderate.
All the money raised goes right back into the church.
We are a 5-church cluster. We have 2 ministers who travel from here to Killam and all around the parkland, so our costs are pretty high.
Sales topped $1,000 last year, and organizers are hoping to match that this time around. But for Charlotte and many garage sailors, it isn't just about the dollar figure, it's a chance to downsize.
I've got so much stuff when I sell a bunch, you don't even miss it because I got so much on my table.
Keeping with the spring shopping spirit, Lloydminster residents were treated to an infusion of country today at the Craft Shack Spring Sale. Kelsey Bloxham has more. Craft lovers flocked to the Wayside Inn, all looking to get their hands on great craft works and unique gifts.
Yesterday was really busy, and we usually are the first day. Everybody wants to get the one-of-a-kind thing, and there's lots of people that come from Edmonton, Lloydminster, and areas around here.
The family-run business started some 15 years ago on their farm in Springside.
We started up just a small little business, and then it kind of grew, and now this is what we do. We used to make lots on our own, but now I order a fair bit of product from different places out of the States.
This year, bringing with them tinware, pictures, candles, and a whole lot more.
This spring now, it's been plant pots and marker or plant stakes that go in, you know, different tinware. Tinware is really popular.
The Nadays usually make their way up to Lloydminster twice a year, but they're thinking about adding a third show this coming fall. Kelsey Bloxham, Newcap News. And the sale will continue tomorrow from noon till 4 p.m. Kelsey joins me now on the desk for a look at weather, and another gray day. We've got lots of clouds around us.
We certainly did. We were kind of bracing for the rain all day, and it really didn't happen until later in the evening, and since then it's kind of been on and off. So hopefully next week we're going to see some sun, but we do have one day to get to. Right now in Lloydminster, we are sitting at 4 degrees. We did get up to 10 degrees today, but that is quite a bit lower rather than what we normally see. Humidity is at 69%, and winds are coming in, and they've been there for the most part of the day. Taking a look at our current conditions in the Midwest, 4 degrees and rain. The Lakeland is at 5 and rain there as well. And same thing in the Battlefords, a little bit higher at 8 degrees.
Lloydminster's Braden, Holtby and the Washington Capitals suffered the toughest loss of the postseason on Wednesday when they lost in triple overtime to the New York Rangers. The Caps return to the Verizon Center this afternoon, hoping to knot the series at 2 on home ice. First period, Caps on the power play. Alex Semin fakes, sets up a 4-point passing play. Henrik Lundqvist gloves Alex Ovechkin and stares him down. Same period, Rangers' fourth line gets the zone, sends it out front to John Mitchell. He's denied by Braden Holtby. The other way, Chris Kreider gives the puck away to Alex Ovechkin. He buries it right through the glove that robbed him earlier in the game. Ooh, that's sweet. Caps up 1-0. But just over a minute into the second, Artem Anisimov is given room on the doorstep, and he beats Holtby to tie the game up. Anisimov, though, back the other way, would try to flatten Nick Backstrom. He's knocked on his keister. Caps send the puck back out. It's Backstrom who buries it, and Anisimov is again on his rear end. But he redeems himself. Rangers look like they'll ice the puck. He beats the call and finds Marian Gaborik in front of the net, and it's tied up again. Third period, Backstrom is in alone, can't beat his fellow Swede, and it's still tied up. But with just over 5 minutes to play, Mike Green rings one home on the power play. Caps fans can feel this series about to be tied up, and they'll start chanting for the local boy, Braden Holtby. With the empty net, 6 seconds to play, Braden and his mom Tammy in the crowd showing different nerves. We'll show you both scenarios.
A sea of red, they're all on their feet. Richards won the draw, Stefan, Girardi shoots, another block, diving for the puck. It's Troy Brouwer and the Capitals hang on to win it. A sea of red, they're all on their feet. Richards won the draw, Stefan, Girardi shoots, another block, diving for the puck. It's Troy Brouwer and the Capitals hang on to win it.
Canada's new favorite hockey mom giving high fives all around. Capitals win another close one to tie the series up at 2. We're 3 weeks away from the start of the 2012 CPCA season. There's room for new drivers to take over, with Roger Moore and the Gorse family jumping to the WPCA. The loss of these outfits mean there's also room for some new outriders to join the circuit.
The changes on the CPCA have left just 7 outriders for the season. That's opening the door for fresh blood like Tyler McKenzie and Howard Lewis.
I'm hoping to ride behind BJ Carey on his second unit, so get started there and then see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm just kind of a city boy, always wanted to be a country boy, and so, I figure I'll do what I can, and if somebody wants to give me a chance, I'll definitely take it.
The two took lessons from some of the best riders this weekend: Chance Bensmiller, Rory Gervais, and Jamie Lavicane.
The problem with outriding is there's no amateur sport. You go straight to pro, so we kind of got to try to teach these guys how to ride, how to jump, how to get into the barrels properly with the wagons. We can't teach it all in a day, but we can give the guys a pretty good idea.
As a driver and outrider, Jamie understands better than anybody the importance of teaching the new guys properly.
If you lose a second in a day, you lose a pile of points for that day, and that can rock you a long ways in the standings. So
that pressure can weigh on the mind of even the most experienced outrider.
Screwing up's always on the mind, I guess, but then you just got to relax and have fun with it. That's what I've had troubles with when I started, was mental. Is psyching yourself out and stuff like that.
The vets are teaching the rookies that in order to make your ride look natural and simple, keep your preparation simple.
Have fun and don't get discouraged by any means, that's for sure.
Don't worry about the stirrups and the barrels, just make sure you don't interrupt anyone else in the barrels and get out.
The season begins May 25th in North Battleford.
The Lloydminster Bobcats saw tremendous success on the ice this season, and individual players are being rewarded for their hard work. Josh Atkinson already has a ticket to play with the University of Alaska Fairbanks, and this week 2 more Cats were given scholarships, including local player Corey Chisholm.
After 5 years as a Cat, playing more games in the orange and black than anyone in history, Corey Chisholm is swapping jerseys, becoming an Arizona Sun Devil.
Whatever they want me to do, I'll do it my best. I definitely try and take on a leadership role and bring what I have from Lloydminster and take it down there, and hopefully I can do as best as I can.
Chisholm will be joined by his former Cats teammate, California's Kyle Bowen.
Yeah, Kyle, awesome hockey player. We have great chemistry together, played 3 seasons together, and it's going to be a great experience playing down there with him. And
while Chisholm is ready to play some NCAA Division I hockey, he's even more excited to start school.
The area that I was wanting to study, biomedical engineering, is been a dream of mine for a long time to study, so that obviously came first, and then hockey has been just a great addition to that.
Chisholm will head to the Sun Devils camp in August.
That's your look at Newcap sports. Stay tuned for more news and weather after the break.